I'm just asking for a friend here, but is ESPN trying to gaslight you over the Prince Harry ESPY Award? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? So I've asked the question, asking for a friend. You guys can decide because ESPN have actually now responded to all the backlash since Prince Harry was announced as the winner of the Pat Tillman ESPY Award. And they said the following in a statement. ESPN, with the support of the Tillman Foundation, is honouring Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, specifically for the work of the Invictus Games Foundation, as it celebrates its 10th year promoting healing through the power of sport for military service members and veterans around the world. While we understand not everyone will agree with all honorees selected for any award, the Invictus Games Foundation does incredible work, and ESPN believes this is a cause worth celebrating. Now, first and foremost, they say it's with the support of the Tillman Foundation. Well, check out my Daily Nerd that I released only a couple of hours ago. Did Serena Williams blackmail the ESPYs to get Prince Harry to win the Pat Tillman Award? Because in there, sources are turning around and saying, previous winners, Mary Tillman, his mum, and other family members were informed of what was going on there. However, this year, according to sources, they weren't informed. So for ESPN to turn around and saying, with support of the Tillman Foundation, I'm just asking, is that true? Considering certain sources are coming out and seemingly contradicting that. Want to know more? Check out that Daily Nerd for a couple of hours ago. But this is the thing, right? We've got Mystified here at Mystified turning around and saying, I was just listening to at That Umbrella live stream, and he's absolutely right. The Pat Tillman Award should be highlighting the veterans, not Harry. Because ESPN decided to give the award to Harry instead of to the Invictus Games, it takes the focus, and I would say yet again, off the veterans, which is a shame. Harry is so disliked by so many. It's a huge distraction from what should be a celebration of Invictus Games and what they do for veterans. Hashtag Harry is no hero. And then we have at Mystify again chiming in on Twitter and referencing what Lady C has said recently. And Shauna said it too, the chairman of the Invictus Games. Lord Allen of Kensington should be getting the ESPYs, not the patron. Patrons give awards, they don't receive them. The entire thing is just another publicity stunt. And it's sad and pathetic. If Disney and ESPN want to tarnish Pat Tillman's memory by giving the award named after him to a man who quit a life of public service to seek fame and fortune, and ignore Mary Tillman and most Americans' outrage, we can ignore you right back. And don't think we won't. And this is the thing. Lady C's right. The Invictus Games Foundation is chaired by Lord Allen of Kensington alongside the Board of Trustees and has it as the patron. If anyone then should actually be getting this award, should be Lord Allen of Kensington, really, technically. Not Prince Harry. Yeah, this tweet, as far as I'm concerned, is completely right. And here we've got at Resting Dollface. And she brings up an interesting scenario here, okay? Saying 3-year plan. In 2021, Hazard and Megzy made a $250,000 donation to 2018 ESPY winner Jake Wood's Team Rubicon 3 years ago. And now Hazard is winning the Pat Tillman Award. Do you see it now? Kind of puts it into perspective, Harry and Meghan's blind date in 2016, when Megzy was in London circa 2013 looking for a rich British man so she could return to Hollywood, an A-list actress. Just an interesting theory there, right, guys? Very curious indeed, don't you think? But this is the thing, right? Even Niall Gardner from the Heritage Foundation. And if you recognize that name, they are in the middle of suing the Biden government to actually get a hold of Hazard's visa documents to see if he actually lied or not on the whole issue of his past illicit substance use. And once we get a ruling on that, stay tuned, subscribe, because I will let you know straight away. But you see Niall Gardner here turning around and saying to GB News, quote, Harry and Meghan's narcissism does not go down very well in the United States, and most American people really love the royal family. And they do not look kindly upon Harry and Meghan basically trashing the royal family in the United States, and does not go down very well. They're very divisive figures, and this award is very, very controversial. There's a huge backlash in the United States, and it's an illustration of just how unpopular Harry and Meghan are on both sides of the Atlantic. So for ESPN to turn around and say, while we understand not everyone will agree with all honorees selected for any award, well, hang on a minute. Everyone, the majority, is pretty much agreeing, as far as I can tell, and as far as I presume you guys can tell, that Prince Harry does not deserve the Pat Tillman ESPY Award. ESPN, it seems like to me, are going against the majority. And going against this American opinion that Niall Gardner is turning around here and highlighting, which is Harry and Meghan is not going down very well in the United States. They're extremely unpopular on both sides of the Atlantic. And here we have Tribes Britannia sharing this little snippet from the morning show. ESPN released a statement defending its decision to award Prince Harry the Pat Tillman Award for Service that I've just gone through at the beginning of this video. And you've got entertainment editor Peter Ford having some things to say about this. So let's have a quick listen, shall we?
Well, ESPN has released a statement defending its decision to award Prince Harry the Pat Tillman Award for Service.
Well, for more, we're joined by our entertainment editor, Peter Ford. G'day, Pete. This is called...
Firstly, you can kind of see Peter Ford here, and he's like, oh, yeah, hold on to your butts. I got some shiz to say. And I am having to pause it just for fair use, so please do bear that in mind, guys. If you want to watch the full clip in its entirety without interruptions, then go on to @Tribes Britannia for this one.
Causing a whole new wave of controversy this morning.
Yes, it is. So, quick backstory here. This is the Pat Tillman Award, named after an American hero. He was a big football star.
See, it's named after an American hero, but as far as I'm concerned, Prince Harry is no hero. Doesn't even compare, okay?
So well known here, but multi-million-dollar contracts for the Arizona Kings, chucked it all in after 9/11.
Okay, so I'm going to have to fast forward it a little bit here, just because of the music in the background. Again, don't want to be copyright hit. Let's go.
Self-made, and this year they're giving it to Prince Harry. Pat Tillman's own mother has come out and said, I don't think this is appropriate. So, a lot of outrage, people signing petitions, a lot of anger.
Yeah, and if you want to sign the petition in question, then please do so. The link is at the bottom here, just underneath this video in the description bar. Get your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your dog, your cat, your alpaca, your lion, your giraffe, your elephant, the whole freaking zoo. Just get them to sign this petition. Over 54,400 of us have signed this petition so far. Let's crack on.
On social media, all of that. Bearing in mind, of course, you know, Prince Harry is such a divisive figure now that no matter what he does, no matter what award that he gets given, people will be outraged. That's just the mood of the room at the moment. So ESPN have responded. They have put out a statement which basically says, deal with it. He's going to be getting it. And they are acknowledging that there are people who don't agree with this and basically saying, that's too bad. The award, in conjunction with the foundation, will be given for his work on the Invictus Games and the important work that the Invictus Games does.
Now, I like Peter Ford's kind of like assessment of the whole statement from ESPN, just turning around and saying, they're basically saying, deal with it. Yeah, no. No. If you think, right, ESPN can just turn around and say, you guys don't disagree with it, well, tough, deal with it. Well, ESPN, Deal with this. All right? Deal with this. Over 54,400 signatures so far and climbing. If I just refresh this right now, that just jumped up 300 signatures in the last 5 minutes. ESPN, deal with this. Anywho.
So, here we are at this point. Now, if it's all about giving it to celebrate the Invictus Games, give it to the Invictus Games.
Just like, as far as I'm concerned, Mystify having a good point. And Lady C, you're going to give it to the Invictus Games, give it to the Invictus Games, but give it to the right person that actually chairs the whole thing, i.e. Lord Alan of Kensington.
You don't have to give it to Prince Harry. He wasn't even the founder of the Invictus Games. He co-founded it with Sir Keith Mills.
But he also co-founded it with Prince William and Princess Catherine, who were the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge at that time. Yeah, they're trying to rewrite history, guys, and be like, oh, it was all Hazard's idea and it was only Hazard that founded it. And they're trying to erase Prince William and Princess Catherine out of it all. Not a good move.
Where's Sir Keith Mills? If you're going to honour the founders of the games, it just doesn't add up. As I said to you yesterday, the producers of this show, the ESPYs, they want Prince Harry there. They're hoping Madame's going to turn up with him. I'm sure if we...
They're hoping Madame's hoping to turn up with him. Yeah, and just on a side note there's a blind item that's going around at the moment that Megxie apparently is going through a wardrobe to try and find something that's going to closely match an outfit that Princess Diana wore in the past. That's a rumour, conspiracy theory, whatever kind of situation. It's a blind item, but oh my goodness. It's like, do they actually have brain cells between them? I've got to ask for a friend there. I mean, come on, right?
Offered him a Logie next month. He'd fly into Sydney to collect it at the Logies. That's just how it is at the moment. So, yeah, the anger continues, but certainly ESPN doubling down and saying tough.
Yeah, well, ESPN, I would respond and say, deal with this. And if you don't like it, tough. Because, now over 54,700 of us have signed this petition for ESPN to rethink awarding the Pat Tillman Award to Prince Harry. There's also another petition that I've just found here. This actually started back in 2021. Cancel Prince Harry's special US visa. Read through it. And if you agree with this one as well, sign it. Sign it. Get your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your dog, your cat, your alpaca, your elephant, the whole freaking zoo. Get them to sign it if you agree with it. This link to the petition as well will be down below in the description bar. But yeah, overall, from what I've just shown you, after ESPN's response to the whole backlash to Prince Harry getting this ESPY Award, do you think that they're trying to gaslight you? I'm just asking for a friend. You guys can decide on that one. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about this particular question, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.